Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't
So, we're here to talk about the arrangement in the music video, Somewhere Over the Rainbow music video. I know you put your heart and soul into that arrangement, but
Sure did.
you know, could you like briefly describe what an arrangement is, just for people who don't know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. So an arrangement is basically when you take a song, any song at all. In this case, it is Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz, and you kind of play with it in a certain way. That's just a very general, very vague definition. But you know, the original Somewhere Over the Rainbow, we all know from the movie. It's the Judy Garland version, and we basically take that. And we kind of make it our own in a certain way, right? In terms of like what we do with the harmonies, or what we do with kind of the form of it, or what we do with the shape of it. So that's, and you know, with this particular arrangement, I had, you know, Ruthie gave me a lot of really great guidelines, and then I kind of like did my own sort of thing with it, and we kind of collaborated in that way, and it was very, very beautiful. And then, of course, you put your own spin on it, and you kind of did your thing with it, which made it even more special. So that's basically what an arrangement is.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great answer.
Yeah, thanks.
Great question, great
question.
answer.
Great question, great answer.
Team.
That's how this works.
That's how this works. What was that process like? Because I know you weren't like together. So did the online or like back and forth method really affect the way that, you know, like?
I think so. I think in a certain way. Luckily for me, Ruthie sent me this email when we were first starting, when we were first talking about doing this arrangement, and it was very thoughtful and very thorough, and, you know, here's my vision, and this is what I want the form to be, and this is what I want the vibe to be, right? So I think she said something like, I want it to be very, you know, youthful and kind of magical and nostalgic. And she also gave me some references, like, you know, she was listening to an arrangement of another classic called Moon River, the Jacob Collier version, and she's like, I kind of want it to be that, and I want you to put some Moon River into it, because I think those songs are similar. But, you know, we couldn't have that immediate back and forth for me to just try something out for her and her be like, oh, I like that. So I kind of had to take that list and sort of just try and like, it was kind of like a puzzle for me. It was like, okay, how do I satisfy all of these bullet points without getting, you know, very ready access to Ruthie to be like, how's this, you know? So in that way, I think it definitely affected it. But it, you know, in another sense, and you know, that gave me a lot of freedom to sort of say, here's what I have come up with based on your one email, and you know, what do you think, and what would you change, and all that. But overall, I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I think I should mention that Garrett's the one playing the piano in the music video, you know, like that's fully him. So like, where were you when you were recording that?
I was in the bedroom that I grew up in at home. I was literally, so I mean, technology nowadays is so amazing. I have this program on my laptop called Logic, and I have, and it's just a really, really advanced recording program. And I have what's called a plugin that's connected to Logic called Keyscape, where it's just kind of these beautiful piano samples that I'm obsessed with. I splurged a little bit. It's a little expensive, but like these piano sounds sound like a real piano, and they're beautiful. And so I can do all that on my keyboard in my room at home and make it sound like exactly how it sounds on the recording that you made. So
I thought that was so cool. Honestly, like how many times did like Rue come in and be like, "Okay, I didn't like this part," or "I didn't like this part"? Like how many drafts were there?
You know what? I think it was one. I think I sent her what you hear, what you sang to.
No way.
I think so. I hope that's right. I don't.
Ruthie's like, actually, it's 7.
Ruthie's like, don't flatter yourself.
Yeah.
We went through many drafts. This took about 8 months to get right.